telling you, if it was not for her, some of you would have not even been in this business today. Some of you perhaps would have quitted the business some time back. So I hope you take time to appreciate your leader, guys. I really didn't want to start this meeting without seriously appreciating what Vero is doing, what she's managing to push, and looking at everything that she's doing tells me only one thing: you are all in here for a big treat. And you all have an opportunity to go as far as you want. There is no excuse. There is no reason to dream small dreams. There is no reason to playing small. Playing small is not helping anyone. Let us go out there and really maximize on this opportunity. Now, after thanking Vero, I want to thank you as well for tuning in, for showing up, because I don't know what you're going through right now. Maybe you are at your deep right now. You are at your rock bottom right now. Maybe you just got a bonus of, let me take 5, that one divide by 10. Maybe you just got a bonus of 500 rands. Who knows? If you're in Tanzania, maybe you got a bonus of like Mbili last month. And yet you are showing up. Yet you are here. That means you're not down. You're not done. You might be down, but you're not done at all, at all, at all. So I want to thank you all for tuning in. And on top of that as well, I think we all have to thank God for being here on this meeting, on this opportunity, because I can tell you for a fact, so many people are praying day and night just to get an opportunity like the one you have right now, just to get the right opportunity. They are not praying for something easy. They are not praying for someone to come and show them the way. They're just praying for that opportunity. They just believe that if I get hold of that opportunity, I tell you, I'm gonna turn my life around. And all of us here, we already have an opportunity that can definitely turn our lives around. So we have to really, really thank God. I don't know how you came across Forever. I don't know how you got into Forever. Maybe you're not yet in the business. Maybe you're still thinking about being in the business. I want to tell you, stop thinking, just get in the business, because literally you have nothing to lose. There are only 2 options. You either gonna get better or you're gonna remain the way you are. So you have absolutely nothing to lose. And I'm privileged to build this business since 2007. I started alone. And then after like 1 year and something, almost 2 years, I met an amazing woman, very beautiful. And for some reason, she found me very handsome, and the rest is history, you know? So I'm building my business with my wife there. So we are basically sharing one account, and things are very, very exciting on our side. We really appreciate everything that is happening with us on this business. And for the past 14 years now, we have been enjoying the fruits of being in Forever. And you know, if I look at what Forever has done for us, I mean, one meeting is not enough to even express how I treasure, how I value Forever, how many things Forever has given us. I can tell you for a fact, one meeting is not even enough. If I look at our life today, everything around our life is because of this opportunity. If I look at the things that we've managed to achieve, the investments that we've managed to have, if I look at some of our dreams that we've managed to achieve, you know, when you start a business, you have these crazy goals in your mind that sometimes you even fear sharing with people because you feel like they're gonna laugh at you. And you know, they say if people are not laughing at your goals, then your goals are too small. So you fear sharing the goals with people because you feel like they're gonna laugh at me. Maybe they're gonna talk down on me, and then I'm gonna let go of my goals. And I had the same experience as well. I had some goals in my mind that I wasn't even having the courage to share them with people. And luckily, or rather fortunately, with Forever, most of those goals have been achieved. Most of those goals have been achieved. The car that we wanted to buy, the house that we wanted to live, the kind of place that we wanted to stay, you know, the vacations that I was dreaming about. I remember when I was introduced to Forever, when I was shown the the trips that people were making with Forever, going for vacations, I felt like, okay, you guys, now this is too much. First of all, this looks like a company that's paying people a lot of money, and that already is too good to be true. And number two, you are saying again, we're going to be getting these free vacations. Guys, stop sugarcoating things. This cannot be possible. But even the things that I doubted, even the things that I did not believe were possible for me, they became possible for me. And I remember my first trip with Forever, I mean, a seriously big trip, was in 2008. We went to the US. It was my first time, of course, to go to the US. So we didn't sleep a night before. And when you qualify for these trips with Forever, you choose whoever that you want to go with. So I picked my mom, and it was our first time as well to go to the US. As a matter of fact, it was a dream come true for her, because back in 1971, she had a dream that she wanted to go to America. And for some reason, Forever made it possible 37 years after. 37 years after, guys. I don't know what's your dream right now. I don't know for how long has it been your dream. But one thing that I can probably guess is not 37 years old. So if my mom's 37 years dream could come true, what about yours? What are you gonna do? Or why are you allowing yourself to believe that maybe a dream that you just had for 5 years and somehow you're not seeing it coming into fruition? Maybe you're starting to doubt and worry that it's not gonna happen. No, hold your dream. Keep that dream alive. Keep that dream alive. Don't let anyone talk you out of it, because in your hands today, in your hands, you hold an opportunity that can literally, and I really mean literally, make any dream come true. You have it in your hands today. And I know if we start talking about our dreams, yes, it's going to have money in it. It's going to have, nice houses. It's going to have, good schools for our children. It's going to have it all. It's going to have all sorts of things like those, right? I know that. But I'm sure in your dreams, you're also going to be thinking about how you can impact other people's lives, because one of the things that will give you peace in your mind and in your heart and make you sleep nicely at home, at night, is when you know you've actually touched the lives of other people. You see this photo here, this big photo here on the left. This was one of the days that I almost cried. This was a group of leaders in our team. Almost all of these people are managers earning some good bonuses. It was our 10th year anniversary in Forever. And they arranged themselves to come and surprise us in our home. And I was totally unaware that they were coming. Even my wife was unaware that they were coming. It was a big surprise for us. And for me, seeing the people that we work with go such an extra mile, it really gives me the satisfaction and the belief that, yes, we're in a business to achieve our goals. But on top of that, we get to help so many people achieve their goals as well. So yes, you're not just in here for yourself. There will be people around you that will be impacted by you pursuing this dream, by you pursuing this business. So what are the crazy goals, big crazy dreams that you have today? I remember when I was seeing big checks like this. I know this is a big check, guys, and I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that to really, really be grateful that 2007, I was sharing a story today when I was inviting people for the Success Day. In 2007, when I joined Forever, I joined in January. There was a Success Day in March. I think it was in March. Yeah, we were to go to Nairobi. And I had just become a supervisor, but I wasn't still well financially. I became a supervisor. There's a Success Day in Nairobi, and we have to go to Nairobi by bus, but I don't have the bus fare. The bus fare, if I'm to put it in US dollars so we can all get it easily, maybe it was somewhere around $30 or so. I didn't have the bus fare. So I remember calling my upline. I called my upline. I said, hey, I want to go to Nairobi, but I don't have the bus fare. And then my upline told me, what, call our top leader, Mr. Chilato. I'm sure he can do something. I called Mr. Chilato. I said, Alphonse Chilato, good morning, blah, blah, blah. I've qualified for a supervisor and I really want to go for the Success Day, but I cannot go just because I don't have bus fare. And he said, if bus fare is the only challenge, just come to the bus station tomorrow and we are going to Nairobi. And I did just that. 2007, I didn't have $30, $40 just for my bus fare to go to Nairobi to attend a Success Day. And 2015, you hold a $310,000 check as a chairman's bonus. That is separate from all the monthly bonuses. Why am I sharing this? Because I know you've got dreams as well. I know you've got things inside of you that you want to make sure you achieve them. You have got your own goals. I don't know what they are, but I know you've got them. That's why you're on this meeting today. And one of the key things is to understand that people that are making it big in forever, this is very vital to understand. People that are making it big in forever, they are not doing or getting there by chance. It is not by chance, guys. It is by design. It is by design. And I know when you're brand new, you can really design your way to success. You can really design your way to the big dreams. You can really design everything that you know you want to get and achieve in this business. I know it's not possible, but it's very important to understand that success in forever is by design. It's not by chance. No one is lucky. No, it is by design. It's not by chance. And the opportunity is bigger now than ever before. I want to give this example, which I got from Richard Brooks. He's a great guy. He has a podcast called Network Marketing Ninja. He was comparing giant companies and giant industries. We all know Apple, right? We all know Apple. We probably own iPhones, or we have iPhones in our dream boats maybe. Now, Apple sold $260 billion last year. Apple as a company, that means the iPhone, the MacBook, everything from Apple. $260 billion last year. The whole of network marketing, all network marketing companies combined, $250 billion. Now, I'm not trying to talk to say that Apple is, I'm not trying to say network marketing is small. We are big guys. But I want you to understand something, because one of the common worries and misconceptions of so many people is, if I get into network marketing right now, if I get into forever right now, can I still get to the top? Can I still achieve my big, crazy dreams? Can I also one day hold a $1 million check if I start now? Is the opportunity still as big as it was 10 years ago, as it was 20, 30 years ago? So I want to put this example here. We all know Apple. Now, on the $260 billion sales by Apple, about 50% are from iPhone. iPhone does about $130 billion in sales, iPhone alone. Now, I have a question, because most people, I have a question for you. For those that feel like maybe now it's too late, Enos, maybe we can get to the big levels, Enos. Now, let me ask you a question. What makes you feel that way? Probably you're feeling that way because you feel maybe now we are saturated. Maybe there aren't enough people out there that will be recruited. Maybe the number of people that we can recruit is getting smaller. Maybe all the people that can use our products are already being supplied by some FBOs. Maybe now it's too late. But let me tell you why it's never like that. Let me tell you why it will never be too late to be successful in forever. Let's take an example of Apple. Let's take an example of iPhone, $130 billion. Now, a question that I want to ask you, is iPhone market saturated right now? Meaning, are they going to do zero sales in 2021? Are they going to do zero sales in 2022? If you go around the streets and ask people, do you know an iPhone? And ask them, do you know network marketing? How many more, which ones will be much common to people? Is it network marketing or iPhone? Will more people say they know iPhone, or will more people say they know network marketing? I'm sure you're guessing right. More people, they'll say they know iPhone. Now, if iPhone is known by more people, and yet they're doing 130 billion in sales, and it feels like almost everyone already has an iPhone. And the thing is, there will be people that will never buy an iPhone for whatever reason. I will never understand those people, guys. I will never understand them. Does it mean everybody who owns an iPhone is madly in love with an iPhone? No. There are people with an iPhone and they kind of don't like it. The same way with our industry. Will everyone join network marketing? No. There will be people that will just never join, and they'll never be able to point a finger to the reason why they're not joining. Is everybody in network marketing madly in love with network marketing? Definitely not. Just like iPhone. Does it mean that iPhone will run out of business? Does it mean that if you start an iPhone store today, or rather an iStore today, you're not going to sell? You're still going to sell. Now, that's iPhone 130 billion. Forever, last year, we did sales of about 3 billion. About 3 billion, guys. And we have iPhone doing 130 billion, guys. So don't you ever allow even a little bit to think that maybe we have exhausted the market. Guys, when we get to a point where people know Forever as much as they know iPhone, Forever will be doing 130 billion in sales. If we are doing 3 right now, if you do 130, if you divide by 3, guys, that's over 40 times more what we are doing right now. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm taking my bonus right now, and I'm not going to say it, and I'm multiplying it by 40. If Forever grows 40 times, why shouldn't my bonus grow 40 times? That's the opportunity that we have waiting for us. So not only are we in a market right now, which is strong, stable, not only are we in a company right now, which is strong and stable, but we are also in a growing industry. We are in an industry that's massively growing. And one key thing that I love about Forever, not just the network marketing, if you look at top 10 network marketing, very few do even 1 billion sales. Very few do even $1 billion sales. We are doing 3 billion, guys. So we are definitely among the giants in network marketing. So my question to you, do you want to lean on a company that has no guarantee of its future, or do you want to lean on a giant? Do you want to bank your future on a giant? Do you want to bank your family's future on a giant? These are all some of the reasons that gave me the confidence to say, hey, 14 years, I've never tried any other network marketing company. I've been approached countless times. And whenever people approach me, if I'm in the mood to waste a bit of time, I'll sit with them and say, okay, tell me about your company. I'll just listen to their marketing plan, and then I'll pay attention to the details. I'll pay attention to what's their profit margin when they sell a product. And most of them, guys, it is 20 to 30%. And we are in Forever where our profit margin is from 42% to 92%, guys. 42 to 92% profit margin. I'll sit with them and say, you know what, in our company, when you recruit someone, you get paid $500. And I say, okay, fantastic. How much do they start with? Oh, someone has to start with $2,000. I'm like, okay, $500. 500 out of $2,000 someone has to start with. You know, you do the number so that you can calculate what exactly is our commission. How much commission are you paid? And when you get to those details, you will conclude that out there, personally, I've not yet met a company that can pay as much as Forever does. And that's one of the vision of Forever, to be the #1 paying network marketing company in the world. And so far, I can stand tall and say we are the #1 paying network marketing company in the world. So me and you, that's what we have in our hands. And when you understand what you have in your hands, you get to decide how far you want to go with it. Have we seen the awards that Forever just won? 5 of our products won gold awards. And these are awards that are given for products that are as close to nature as possible. Products that have got ingredients that are as natural as possible. 5 of our products won this. I know some of you have never perhaps tried any of these products. Some of the countries already have them. But I want you to be proud when you go out there and represent Forever. I want you to stand tall when you go out there and represent this company, because you know you are representing a brand that's not just good in your country. You are representing a brand that can compete globally. And if our brand is that strong, if our products are that good, because in business, the #1 thing is the product has got to be good. If the product is good, What's the second most important thing? The second most important thing is there has to be a market for that product. Is there a market for our products? Let me not even spend a lot of time telling you there's a market. I want you to ask yourself and really think and analyze and uncover yourself from your mind. How has Forever managed to grow consistently over 40 years? Since 1978, every year it keeps growing, it keeps growing. What causes it to continue growing? It's because Forever engages itself in industries that has got a huge expanding market. That's one of the key things. They don't deal with trends. They don't deal with trends because they know trends come and go. They deal with industries that has got a huge expanding market so that you can have a guarantee that 10 years from now, your children, 50 years from now, your grandchildren, when they inherit Forever, there will still be a market for these products. So you know for sure you are representing a huge, strong brand. If the brand is strong, if the business behind the brand, because there's a brand and then there's a business behind the brand. There are products and then there's a business behind the products. If the business behind the products is fabulous, then you get to decide what you want to take from Forever. I love this comparison of Forever to buffet. And I think this is a good time to talk about food. Yeah, it's 8:30 in Tanzania. Good time to talk about food. Good time to show you such yummy buffet. That's your business, guys. You get to pick what you want to have in your buffet plate. You get to decide. Forever gives you options and you choose how much you want to take from Forever. You decide and you'll be making a collateral mistake if you have access to, you have such a big buffet in front of you and the only thing you're doing is you're putting rice. You're just filling your plate with rice. You're filling your plate with rice. You finish the rice, you go back. You take fries, you fill them with fries, you know. Why are you filling your plate with things that you can find anywhere else? You are at such an exclusive buffet. Take the things that can only be available in that buffet. And that's why I want to challenge each and everyone here to really, really learn how to maximize this opportunity, to really learn how to maximize our marketing plan. Because if you know how to maximize our marketing plan, if you know how to maximize Forever, you'll get the most out of it. If you know how to make the most out of Forever, you will get to enjoy the most out of Forever. The biggest amount of money you will lose in life is not the bundle you're spending now. It's not the money you're going to spend when you go for a training or for a meeting, or the money you're going to pay for your one-on-one meeting. The biggest amount of money you're going to lose is the money that you could have made, but you did not make simply because you went to a buffet and you only came out with rice. You left the prawns, you left the sizzling chicken, you left the avocado salad, some buffet even have sushi, you left it all, and you only came back with a plate full of rice. God forbid, rice and beans. Why would you do that? Why are you leaving out all the options? Forever gives you an opportunity to earn as much as you can. Why should you limit yourself? I want you to revisit your dreams and your goals. And I want you to ask yourself, which are those goals and dreams that when you think about them, they excite you. They make you feel like, oh my God, I want to buy that car. But the moment you become sane, I'm going to put under quotes, the moment you become sane, you feel like, I can't make it. It's not possible. I cannot buy a $100,000 USD car. In Tanzania, siwezi kununua gari ya milioni 200. What is that goal? What is that dream that you think about? You love it. You're excited with it. You know, you wish if there was some magical way to get to it. And yet at the same time, when you sit and think, you feel like I cannot make it. Well, Forever has got a key to enable you to do that. Forever can help you get there. But you got to remember the people that are making it big in this business, they're not doing it by chance. They're doing it by design. And I'm going to share with you a very simple formula that you can use in order for you to maximize this opportunity. And this is a formula that I personally used. I don't know if I should call it a secret or I should call it a very important ingredient for your big success in the business. And I really just want to talk right now to the people that want to make it big in forever, to the people that really want to maximize this opportunity, to the people that want to own mansions, to people that want to buy brand new 0-kilometer Range Rover Velar, people that want to buy a brand new 0-kilometer Mercedes Benz, people that want to buy a brand new 0-kilometer BMW, or even better, Maserati, Porsches. I want to talk to you. People that look at their children and say, I want to give the best education for my children. People that want to take their family not to Stay Easy. Is it called Stay Easy? One of the chain lodges in South Africa. It's fairly good, but you don't want to take your children to vacations at Stay Easy. People that want to go to Maldives, I want to talk to you. If you want to get to those levels, you have to learn how to maximize this opportunity. And in order for you to maximize this opportunity, let us start from the bottom and understand, how do you grow from where you are? How do you grow from wherever you are? How do you get there? And I'm looking at the chats. I can see, yeah, that's me. I need all of that. Fantastic. Oh yeah. You know, your words become real. Never allow yourself to speak low about yourself, thinking that you are being humble. Don't confuse being humble with small thinking. Don't confuse that. So congrats to all those that are saying that is mine, because for me, I want to get to those levels. Yes, I've achieved a lot, but I'm telling you, I'm nowhere close. I'm nowhere close to where I want to be. I'm nowhere close. If you want to maximize this opportunity, number one thing I want you to remember, it is never by luck. It is by design. You can decide from wherever you are, regardless of how long you've been in the business. And maybe you are in this meeting and you're not yet even in the business. Do not worry. As a matter of fact, if you're a guest in this meeting, you should be super excited, because I'm about to share with you something that I just advise you to do. One thing, write it down. And when you get started, put it in your dream board or in your working board and use that as your guidance. The number one thing that you got to do in order for you to maximize these opportunities, become an assistant supervisor. Yes, become an assistant supervisor. If you're brand new in the business, join the business and don't even look at how much money you're making until you first become an assistant supervisor. Once you become an assistant supervisor, this is a very simple flow I'm giving you that will enable you to maximize this opportunity. Become an assistant supervisor. When you become an assistant supervisor, what is the first thing that you have to do? Immediately become 5cc active. Once you are an assistant supervisor, your first goal or target is to become a 5cc active assistant supervisor. Forever requires us to be 4cc active, but I'm telling you, go for 5cc's. I was sharing this with some amazing people I met in the afternoon today. They say about, about the 80-20 rule. 20% of the people make 80% of the money in everything. In real estate, the same as in network marketing, the same as in forever. 20% of FBOs and 80% of the bonuses that are paid. That is real everywhere in the world. If you go to a bank, if you take 20 top paid executives, probably their salary is about 80% of the total salary paid to everybody in that bank. Now, if that is the case, then if we are doing what we are expected to do, we will be normal, we'll be average. We'll never get to the 20%. If you want to grow to the 20%, you have to be above average. The average, the minimum that you're expected to do is 4cc's. So never plan to be a 4cc active person. Go for 5cc and above. So if you're an assistant supervisor, immediately go for 5cc. The question comes, how fast do you want to go for 5cc? Some will take 4 months to learn to become 5cc active. That means you are delaying yourself to maximize the opportunity. Some will take 1 week, some will take 2 weeks, some will take 1 month. The speed is your choice. This is the guidance. Become an assistant supervisor, go 5cc. After you become a 5cc active assistant supervisor, immediately put your focus on building a manager business. Once you're an assistant supervisor, I want you to think about building a manager business. Yes, before to go to manager, we'll say, become a supervisor on a certain month, become an assistant manager on a certain month, but your focus is getting to manager. It's like when you're working on your 5cc, you know, you'll do 1cc the first week, and you're not going to say, okay, my goal is 5cc. I've done 1cc. Yeah, I'm happy. No, you're going to smash that 1cc, and people will wonder, okay, this person has done 1cc, but is not even breathing normally, still like super energetic and pumped up because the goal is 5. The moment you become an assistant supervisor, go for 5cc and immediately build a manager business. Now, understand, I've said here, build a manager business. I didn't say get to manager. You can get to manager without building a manager business. You can get to manager without building a manager business. A manager business is a business with at least 5 key legs. 5 key legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the manager business. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the manager business. 5 key legs. I want you to put that in your mind and even jot it down. A manager business has at least 5 key legs. Key legs are people that are doing 10 plus CCs. People that are doing 10 plus CCs, those are key legs. Put that in your notes. 5 key legs, each key leg doing at least 10 plus CCs. How do I get the key legs? That's a very, very vital question. If you know how to get the key legs, then you can know how to build a manager business. If you recruit 5 assistant supervisors, one will be key. Out of 5, get 1. So if I want to have 5 key legs, what do? I recruit 25 assistant supervisors. If I recruit 25 assistant supervisors, I'll get at least 1 to be a key leg. The question comes, how fast do you want to recruit the 25 assistant supervisors? That you get to decide. That you get to decide. You see, you might get to manager in 3 months, but you have not yet built a manager business. And I'm not saying this to say, don't rush to manage. No, rush to manager, guys. Because the moment you achieve the manager position, you are already making more money with the same time investment, with the same effort. But in your mind, because I want you to maximize. Remember, we said we want to talk to people that want to get to the Porsches and the mansions, right? We want you in your mind to constantly think and remember that my target is not just to be recognized as a manager. My target is to build a manager business. 5 key legs. 5 key legs. And if you talk about building a manager business, you'll definitely not run away from recruiting. You'll not run away from building a team. And all those things are not easy to do, but they're so damn worth it. Recruiting and building a team. If I look at my journey in Forever, and I'm gonna share some of the things here that were very personal to me. If I look at my journey in Forever, one thing that I maximize, I wanted to make sure I make the most. And sometimes people don't make the most of it because they don't know what they're losing. Do you know what you're losing? If you are just retailing the products, if you're an assistant supervisor and you retail 4cc as an assistant supervisor, you'll make about 843 as your profit as an assistant supervisor. 843, that's in Tanzanian shillings, guys, okay? 843. If you multiply it in 12 months, in a year, it's about 10 million. In 3 years, it's about 30 million. 30 million in 3 years, 10 million in 1 year as an assistant supervisor who is doing 4cc. Now, why do I say get to manager? Even if you don't yet have a manager business, get to manager. Because the same 4cc's, if you are a manager, the same 4cc's, it's 1.3 million as a profit per month. That's 16 million in a year, 48 million in 3 years. So you see how much money you're losing here by just delaying yourself to get to manager. But on top of that, when you get to manager and build a manager business, when you build a manager business, what will be those extra benefits that you're going to be getting by you building a manager business? When you understand these benefits, they're going to push you into making sure that you're maximizing on this opportunity. But let's not forget, no one will be able to build a big business without recruiting. Recruiting is, as Eric Warrior said, the most important skill you need for network marketing is recruiting, guys. It's the gateway skill. It's the skill that opens the gates for all the big things. It's the skill that opens the gate for you to get to manager and above. and you want to maximize on this opportunity, you got to start recruiting so that you can get to manage and above. I'm going to share with you some of my bonuses. These are real bonuses that I got when I started the business. This was 2007. This was extracted from the office. You see how the bonuses went, eh? $51 when they are April, no bonus. Maybe I didn't do 4 CCs and all of that. I got to manager here. Then my bonus went to 3,800. These are dollars, guys. So first year in the business, $21,000. First year in the business. Now you might be listening to me right now and saying, you know, I'm already a year old in the business and I've not made $21,000. Don't worry. You can mark today and draw a line and say, okay, this is my new beginning. 12 years from now, I want to make $21,000 in forever. $21,000 within a year. Second year in the business, 2008, bonus went to $54,000. $54,000, second year in the business. The question comes, how did the bonus grow more than twice of what I did in 2007? What causes the growth? Is the gateway skill, is getting to manager, is growing a team, is developing managers. 2009, $70-something thousand. The bonus kept increasing, was much bigger than in 2008. Why am I sharing this? Not to brag, but just to remind you, the same guy who in January 2007 could not afford $30-40 to take myself to Nairobi, in 3 years, the bonus in a year, $73,000. How did I get to this level? I maximized on the opportunity. Once you're an assistant supervisor, go 5cc active and above. The third thing that you do, get to manager, build a manager business. You got to build a manager business. Build a manager business, because a manager business will open up all this. A manager business will cause you to build a team. A manager business will help you to achieve those big goals and big dreams. Almost everything that you want is on the other side of manager. Almost everything that you want. This is a house by the Sapphire Managers in Arusha, Mr. and Mrs. Mgoyo. This is our second house by Sapphire Managers, Enos and Dr. Elizabeth, Mbezi Beach, beautiful location. That's where I am. I'm in this room right now, this one here down here. This is where my ground floor office is. Why am I sharing all of this? Because I know me and you, we're in the same opportunity and we have the same potential to achieve even faster. We can achieve all of these things. It's possible for each and every one of us. But you got to understand, they don't come by chance, they come by design. And you have to put that in your mind, because when you know they come by design, then you're going to take charge. You're not going to let your dreams be driven by anybody else. You're going to drive your dreams yourself. Building a manager business will open up something which is amazing, guys. It's called residual income. You know, when you become a manager, you now can help other people become managers. When you start to have people in your team becoming managers, you're having independent people in your team, because most managers are independent. They work alone, but yet you still get a bonus from what they're doing, and you're not even there closely involved in their activities. And that is what we call a residual income. Residual income is the money that you make without you putting in the effort and the sweat right there and then. You work now and you continue being paid year in, year out. 2008, we expanded our business to Zambia. 2010, we expanded our business to Burundi. Those two countries, Zambia and Burundi, we have teams in other countries, but those two countries are our biggest teams outside Tanzania. Those two countries, I haven't done the numbers for South Africa now. I've only done the numbers last year for Zambia and Burundi. I'll add South Africa. So just those two countries, what we earned from those two countries last year comes to about $45,000. $45,000, literally with zero effort, guys. It's probably just me sending a message to a group in Zambia, a group in Burundi, checking out on them, just a few things here and there, do maybe a few Zoom meetings with them, $45,000 in a single year. How did that happen? Because I built a manager business, and then I started helping people in my team also get to manager. So maximize on this opportunity, guys. Number 1, become an assistant supervisor. Number 2, be 5cc active. Number 3, build a manager business. You know what's number 4? This is the top now. Go for incentives. Forever offers incentives that are designed to help you maximize on this opportunity. We have incentives that are there for only one major reason: to help you maximize on this incentive. Because let's face it, I mean, it's difficult to put all of these things together and know where to do today so that 3 years from now, you'll have a massive Forever business. It's difficult, right? And that's why Forever is helping us by giving us these stepping stones, by giving us these blocks, which becomes like the guidance that's going to help us build the mansions that we want. That you get to assistant supervisor. Immediately, if you are listening to me right now and you're an assistant supervisor, do not make a mistake of not being a 5cc active assistant supervisor. Don't make that mistake. And once you smash your 5cc active, you are ready to go manager. Once you smash 5cc active, you're ready to go manager. Plan how you can get to manager. And at the end, I'm going to give you a very important advice of when should you get to manager if you want to maximize on this opportunity. Because I know if you if you want to maximize, you don't want to wait to start maximizing 2-3 years from now. You want to start now, right? You want to start now. So once you hit manager, you need to plan how you can start smashing those Forever incentives, the Forever to Drive incentives. You know, Forever to Drive gives you an opportunity to be paid up to $800 every month for the next 3 years. $800 every month for the next 3 years, guys. That's the money waiting for you when you qualify for Forever to Drive. 400 to 800. That's some seriously good money. Imagine what you can do. What car can you go for if you get an extra $800 a month? In a year, that's $9,600, right? Can you pay down payment for a car? If you get a car loan somewhere, not advocating people to get car loans, but if you have access to them, it's okay, go for them. You have a business that can pay for that loan. Forever to Drive, $400 to $800 for the next 3 years. We are on level 3, which is the $800. So, and it requalifies us. Since we got to level 3, we have always been in level 3. It requalifies. I don't even know. I just get an alert. You have requalified, and we get sometimes a recognition on stage that we have requalified our chairman's bonus level 3, and I don't even know that we have requalified level 3. All of these are waiting for you. And how do you put it all together? Assistant supervisor, 5cc active, build a manager business, and start chasing these incentives. Now, when you're chasing these incentives, that's when you start to get to the mansions, guys. When you're chasing these incentives, that's when you start to get to your big dreams and your big goals, guys. When you start to chase chairman's bonus gives you an opportunity to share profit with the company. This was my first chairman's bonus check, 2010. 2010, I got my check. That means I qualified in 2009, then I received my check in 2010. So I joined 2007, didn't qualify. 2008, I remember it. It was my toughest year in Forever. I was about to say something that I shouldn't say. I worked my backside off, 2008, and did manage to qualify. We don't always get our goals, guys. We fail. We land on our noses a number of times. 2009, I picked myself up, and I was the first person to finish chairman's bonus in the whole of East Africa. And my check was $6,000. That same year, Mr. Alphonse Chilato got a check of over $163,000, guys. And I'm looking at that $163,000 check, and I'm saying, wow, if he can get 163 and I'm getting 6,000, what does that mean? That's my future. I got excited. That's my future. Few years down the line, this was 2013 in Hawaii. We qualified for chairman's bonus code level 2, $76,000. 2015, the first time we qualified for what we call chairman's bonus level 3. All these are incentive, $310,000. Now, when you start to make such money, you can afford the mansions. You can start to buy brand new cars, 0 kilometers, without a hassle. With $310,000, If you go to a showroom in South Africa right now, and you have $100,000 in cash, you can get yourself a very nice, maybe even a Range Rover Vela. I don't know. Serious cars, you can get them. Can you imagine the kind of a house you can build with such an income, with such a check? So go for everything, guys. Maximize, go for these incentives. And I'm looking at these incentives and how big and powerful they are. I don't want you to miss out on these incentives. And Forever doesn't want you to miss out on these incentives. So guess what? Here's the plan, guys. If you're excited with the things that I'm sharing here, I want you to, kind of remove your head up there in the cloud and bring yourself back and focus where you are right now and see how you can achieve this. The most important thing that I want you to get out of this meeting with is this: get to manager by April. Get to manager by, we are 67 people in this meeting. Maybe out of this meeting, maybe we have about 4 managers, perhaps. Maybe 4 managers. The rest of you, 60 plus, you're not yet managers. Some of you are becoming managers this month. I know you. Trust me, I know you. I check your system. I know you. I don't want to mention your names. I don't want to jinx you, but I know you. Some of you have the potential to achieve manager next month. Some of you have no clue of what even manager is. Maybe you're a guest. But if you liked what I show, then my strongest advice I can give you, top-notch, strongest advice I can give you is do whatever it takes to get to manager by April. If you don't know how you can get to manager by April, get in touch with your mentor. Get in touch even with me. I'll show you how you can get to manager by April, because we said to maximize on this opportunity, it is by design, it's not by chance. It is by design. Get to manager by April. And you might say, Enos, why are you insisting on April? Why didn't you say March? Why didn't you say February? Is April your birthday? Well, it's my wife's birthday, but that's not the reason. Why manager by April? Why manager by April? Before I even say why, I want to take you back to those four key things in order for you to maximize the opportunity. Number one, become an assistant supervisor. I know 99% of you are already assistant supervisors. Number two, become 5cc active. Maybe a number of you are 5cc active. Number three, build a manager business. Get to manager. Now get to manager by when? By April. That's like the deadline. Don't exceed April. And I know maybe even your leader doesn't like me saying get to manager by April, because your leader knows you can get to manager by January. Then get to manager by January and look at your team and ask yourself, do I have anybody in my team that I can help get to manager by April? The fourth thing that you do in order to maximize on Forever is to go for incentives. Now, as you have seen, we have Forever to Drive incentive. We have chairman's bonus incentive. I haven't mentioned some of the other incentives like gem bonus. That's another incentive. We get $800 from Forever to Drive. We get thousands of dollars from the residual income, which is called the leadership bonus. And then we get an average of $2,000 to $3,000 every month from an incentive called gem bonus. Now, all those incentives, they can even, confuse your mind when you're still at the beginning level of the business. That's why Forever decided to help you. Forever decided to help you by introducing the most important incentive in Forever. The most important, that if you focus on that one incentive, because remember, we are going through the step by step, become an assistant supervisor, go 5cc, go manager, and then go for incentive. The question comes, which incentive here? The most important incentive, it's called the Ego Manager Incentive. And the Ego Manager Incentive starts in May of every year. May of every year. That means if you're not going to get to manager by April, you have to wait probably another year for you to go for the most important incentive. That means you are delaying some serious money. I don't want you to delay the money. Get to manager by April. Now, when you think about getting to manager by April, this is August. So if August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, 9 months. 9 months. Oh, 9 months. I got to manager in 8 months. So I know it's possible to get to manager in 9 months. I know we have people that got to manager in 3 months, some I saw a lady who got to manager in, I think 2 months, she got to manager in South Africa.
6 weeks.
Everyone's speed is different. But I want you to understand that you need to put a focus of making sure that you don't exceed April to get to manager. The guests that are in the meeting, you're not yet in the business. I want you to really circle that one. Getting to manager by April. Why? So that you can participate on what we call the ego manager. Once you're going for incentives, hallelujah, you are maximizing on this opportunity. If you're not going for incentives, you have not maximized on this opportunity. It's like you can't even speak on behalf of Forever, because hell no, you have not maximized on an opportunity. How in the world do you speak on our behalf? That doesn't mean you shouldn't do presentations on all of that, but you can say, I know Forever because I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you don't know anything until you've qualified for incentives, guys. This is a plan that I want you to focus on. It's a plan that you just need to put your, laser focus for the next 9 months and get to manager by April, so that you can start to qualify. And the good thing is, your coach, your mentor, your upline will show you how you can get to manager by April. We'll give you the plan. Now, when you are shown that plan, I want you to be careful. When you're shown that plan, I want you to be careful, because your upline is going to show you month 1, do this, month 2, month 3, month 4, month 5, and so on and so on. Now, there emerges 3 kinds of people. There will be those that will be negative. The negative people will look at that plan and say, Vero, you're telling me to do what this month? 5cc? I'm 5 months in the business. I've never even done 2 cc's. There is no way I can do 5cc. The negative people. There are some who will be negative. There are some who will be shown a plan on how they can get to manager by April. And you'll be shown like, okay, in April, you need to do 50 cc's. And you say, oh, 50 cc's? I just sold the C9, it's 0.4 cc's. How in the world am I going to get to 50 cc's? That's called being negative. When you're negative, it's like you're forgetting month 1, you're forgetting month 2, you're forgetting month 3, month 4, you're forgetting. And negative people only look at the far bigger, scary goal. And they look at that far bigger, scary goal and feel like, no, I can't make it. They look at manager by April and feel like, no, that's too big for me. I can't make it. Don't allow yourself to be negative. Because if you allow yourself to be negative, and we do have some negative FBOs, you're never going to maximize on this opportunity. One of the books that I really love is called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. One of the habits is begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. The moment you look at the end result and say, I can't make it, that means you begin with no end. Don't be negative. And then we have a second group of people. We have the positive ones, this is the plan. This is what I need to do. Month 1, I need to do 5cc. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to do that. Month 2, no. You know what, upline? I'm not going to do 5 cc's here. I'm going to start straight with 20 cc's this month. And then I'm going to go to 50 cc's and then 70 cc's so that I'm done with my manager in just 3 months. A positive FBO will look at the plan and say, I don't even need to think about 5 cc's. Enos, don't tell me about 5cc. I'm thinking about driving a Range Rover and you're talking about 5cc. Let's talk the big game here. They ignore what they need to do now. They ignore month 1, they ignore month 2, they ignore month, just like the negative person, and they focus on month 5. The difference between a positive FBO and a negative FBO, a negative FBO beats him or herself down like, I can't do it, I can't do it. A positive FBO brags like, I can do it, but yet, their head is thinking about all the things they're going to achieve, but their feet are not on the ground. They're not really doing what they're supposed to do right now to get to where they want to get. They're not doing it. And I've shown you the plan. If you're an assistant supervisor, immediately go for 5cc. A positive person will say, I'm only going to do 4, but I'm still going to go for incentives. No. Be a 5cc qualifier. I'm only going to do 2 this month. That's where I've ended. I've tried my best, but I'm telling you, I'm going to be a manager by April. No. Follow the plan that your manager is going to share with you. Follow it. And then we've got a third group of FBOs. These are the super successful ones. We call the masters. The masters will look at a plan. We'll look at the plan because you're all going to get plans from your upline, how you can start from where you are right now and grow to manager. Deadline is April. Maybe your plan will be manager by October, maybe by September, maybe by July, who knows? Not by July, maybe by August. Your upline is going to show you. Now, a master will look at the plan and not allow to get distracted with what's on month 2, neither month 3, nor month 4, not even month 5. A master will laser focus on month 1 and say, okay, I'm expected to be a manager by April. What am I expected to do on month 1? I don't care about September. I don't care about October. I want to have laser focus on month 1, because I know if I can manage what I'm supposed to do on month 1, come month 3, I will be correctly positioned to achieve what I'm supposed to achieve on month 2, and so on, and I'll get to where I want to get. I'll get to the level that I want to get. Laser focusing on month 1. And when you look at a month, a master will not just end up looking at a month. We'll look at a month and say, okay, this is the month of August. Today is what? Today is 12th of August. A master will look and say, I'm going to split this month in 4 weeks. So in 2 days, I'll be finishing my 2nd week in the month. What should be my goal by the 2nd week? And after every 7 days, I will be reviewing my weekly goals. That's a master working. A master will look at a month, split it into weeks. And then once they get a week, they're gonna trickle it down into a daily goal, a daily target, a daily set of activities. If you build your business that way, it means you've got control now. You have got the bigger goals and the crazy dreams that you are working towards that are causing you to have the focus, the long-term focus, the goals that are causing you to say, I'm not going to allow distractions to come in because what I'm working on is far too big to allow myself to be distracted. You have that one. You have the big one there, right? But a master will not just be mesmerized or even intimidated or even overly excited with just what's coming in the future. They're going to say, okay, at the end of the day, today, this is what I'm supposed to do. And they will do everything that they're supposed to do. And if you look at the things that we are supposed to do on a daily basis is using the products. Everything I'm telling you, it trickles down to using the products, sharing these products with people. That means introducing the products with people. If I'm not doing that every day, I'm not being a master. Sharing the opportunity with people. If I'm not doing that every day, I'm not being a master. Coaching my team. If I'm not doing that every day, I'm not being a master. Personal development. If I'm not doing that every day, I'm not being a master. These 5 things are what we are supposed to do on a daily basis. And you need to be a master enough to understand that these 5 things, they are so little. They look so insignificant. As a matter of fact, you won't even see its significance at the end of the day. If you eat the products today and introduce people to the products today, share the business with people today, coach someone in your team today, do personal development today, I promise you, tomorrow you won't wake up a manager. I promise you, tomorrow you'll not wake up, an incentive qualifier. You won't see the significance of the small things that we need to do each and every day. But if you compound them, then you'll see its significance. If you do them consistently for a week, you'll start to feel the significance. If you do them consistently for a month, you'll definitely feel something. If you can focus for 12 months, for 1 year, I'm telling you, you will build a manager business and you will be on track to start going for incentives. So my dear brothers and sisters, my prayer to each and everyone here is to commit themselves into making sure that you are going to maximize on this opportunity. We are at the best time ever. We are at the best time ever to maximize on this opportunity. We have never been correctly and bestly positioned, if there's such a word as bestly, positioned as right now. There's never been a time where people out there, sadly, and I'm not even happy about, but there's never been a time where people out there are so uncertain about their jobs, are so uncertain about their businesses like now. There's never been a time where people out there are so opening to looking at opportunities like now. There's never been a time where people out there are crazily looking for a way to improve their health like now. There's never been a time whereby university students know for a fact when they graduate, most likely they're not going to get a job. There's never been a time like now. And me and you today, we have an opportunity that offers solution to all those people. This is the best time ever to build a forever business. You will be making a huge mistake if you will choose, and I'm saying if you will choose to play small, you will be making a huge mistake. Go for the gold, guys. Go for the gold. Maximize on this opportunity. Push yourself. What do you want to allow to hold you back? Is it fear? Most of the times it's fear. It's little fears and big fears. It's fear of failure or fear of success, but it's still fear. Do I fear? I have fear. Do I expect to one day wake up and not have fears? No, I'll always have fears. I have fears every day. Sometimes I have fear of failure. What if I do this and it fails? Sometimes I have fear of success. I'm doing something right now. As a matter of fact, I'm working on something right now. And I'm telling you, I have a bit of fear of success. How do you get fear of success? You look at what you achieved last month or last time, and you start to worry, can I beat that? Can I be better than that? I feel like I already did my best last time. How in the world am I going to be better than that? The fear of success comes in when you get recognized and you feel like, oh my God, Vero, you shouldn't have mentioned that. Now I'm on the spotlight. People will know that I'm onto something. What if I don't make it? That's called fear of success. Do I have that? I have that a lot of times. And we have fear of failures as well. I'm afraid to organize a meeting because I'm afraid people won't show up. I'm afraid to do something because maybe I won't, perform to my best level. Fear of failures are there. Now, one thing that I can tell you is do not expect to one day wake up and to be fearless. You'll always have those fears. But what you got to always remember is fear has got two meanings. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. And you get to choose. You choose face everything and rise, or forget everything and run. You choose, guys. Are you fearing 5cc right now? Maybe you're an assistant supervisor right now and you're fearing 5cc's. As a matter of fact, just for my knowledge, if you're an assistant supervisor, can you put it in the chat that I'm an assistant supervisor? If you're an assistant supervisor, put it in the chat. I'm an assistant supervisor. I just want to get a feeling of how many assistant supervisors do we have here. If you're an assistant supervisor, just put it in the chat there that I'm an assistant supervisor. Because I want to talk to assistant supervisors. I see you. Yep, I see your hand there. I love the way you're brave assistant supervisors. I see you. Fantastic. Awesome. Awesome. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I see that. My fellow, they're not my fellow FBOs, but my amazing assistant supervisors. Let me tell you something. Maybe right now you have some fears. Am I going to do 5cc? Maybe you'll even fear to contact your upline. What if I tell my upline that I want to do 5cc and fail? Will I be letting my upline down? That's called fear, right? It's there. It's real. I don't want to say fear is not. It's there. It's real. It can keep you up at night. It can cause you sleepless nights. That's called fear. But you're not going to allow that fear to be bigger than the faith. You got to have faith bigger than the fear so that you can go and face those fears. And you're going to rise on top of those fears. If you're an assistant supervisor right now, and let's say you have been in the business since January 2021. I know if you've been in the business since January, one of your biggest fears right now is to tell anyone that I'm going to be a manager by April. That's one of the fear you're having right now. And I want to challenge you right now. I want to challenge you. In Swahili, we say, maneno yanaumba. your words become the reality. I want to challenge you, if you're an assistant supervisor, find people that you love, find people that you care for, find people that have meaning in your life, and tell them, I'm going to be a manager by April 2022. Tell them. They won't really understand what it means, but I want you to go and tell them like you mean it, that I'm going to be a manager. Tell your upline and tell your downlines. If you have a team, tell your downlines that, hey, team, I'm going to be a manager. I want you to prophesy that by yourself. Because when you say it, it's going to get into your mind and your subconscious mind. You'll start to act like someone who's going to be a manager. And you're going to smash that manager, I'm telling you. You're 60 plus here, guys. And I know, honestly, you can all make it. Sadly, not all will make it, not because they're unable, because they choose to. But I know everybody that has written here, I'm a manager, I know you're going to make it there. And remember, the beauty of it is not going to be by chance. You don't need one golden person in your team to get you to manager. No, you have control. You have the control. You know what it takes. We'll keep showing you what it takes. We'll keep training you on how you can sell more. We'll keep training you on how you can recruit more. We'll keep training you how you can coach your team better. We'll keep giving you personal development and inspire you to go out there and find more personal development, because it is possible. You'd rather have one major goal than 10 pieces of vaguely set goals. You'd rather have one major goal. And if your plan is to maximize on this opportunity, then only one major thing, champion. Only one major thing. Get to manager by April. Get to manager by April. You got to work your ass off. You got to do whatever it takes to get yourself to manager by April. Because then from May next year, officially, you will be maximizing this opportunity. Officially, you will be maximized on this opportunity as you'll be going for the incentives. Let's go make it happen. And in everything that we do, let's not forget to put God first. Let's not forget to pray. Let's not forget to introduce God to our plans. When you set those goals and those plans, pray for them so that God helps you to remain focused, so that God helps you not to give up, so that God helps you. God is even going to bring you people. You know, when God brings you people, you better be there. And you better be there ready for those people, guys. I know we can transform our lives and the lives of the people around us. I know me and my wife building this business successful, we have impacted our families. We help people, so many individuals, just to help them. Sometimes we meet people in the street, someone just knocks, you know, beggars, and I sometimes roll down my window and I ask the person. I met a lady a few days ago. I was from buying a suit. Then she came, she was carrying a very small baby at her back. And she came to me, you know, Baba, she called me Baba, like, Father, I need some money to eat. And I look at that lady. I said, I'm giving you a choice. Do you want me to give you money and I forget about you? Or do you want me to give you something that will completely make you never have to beg again? She said, I want you to give me something that will make me never have to beg again. Now I know what you're thinking. I didn't do a one-on-one on how anything like that. I gave her my business card and I said, if you're serious, I want you to call me. This is my number, call me and tell me what business you want to do. She called me a few days later, Enos, I want to start selling fries, French fries. How much capital do you need? I need to buy, you know, those like cupboards where they put the French fries and all of that. How much is it costing? Somewhere around $80, like in Nusu ya Tanzania. I gave her the 250,000. She bought. Today she called me, Enos, I made a mistake. I forgot I need to buy makarai, blah, 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 you know, things to use for frying wherever and everything. I know I'm going to support her, you know, take off in her business. Why am I able to do that? Because we've managed to take care of our family financially and we're helping so many other people. When you become successful, you become a blessing to so many people. When you don't become successful, you are blocking blessings that were supposed to go to other people. And you have in your hands here an opportunity that can make any dream come true. Any dream come true. Let's go maximize this opportunity, guys. Let's remember the 4 things. Become an assistant supervisor. Become 5cc active. Get to manager. Go for incentives. Thank you all so very much. And I wish you the very best as we are closing this year. 5 months left. 5 good months left. Enough to transform everyone here, guys. 5 good months. Let's keep the focus. Let's keep the push. I know for a fact we're going to build an amazing business. And when we meet face to face, because I know we're going to meet face to face. I know next year there will be some traveling. I know we're going to miss. I know we're going to hug on stages. I know we're going to take selfies together. And maybe we'll be remembering even this day and say, okay, Enos, I remember that day. It changed the direction of my business. And now I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me wish you all an amazing, amazing time. Let's continue to pray for each and everyone, for the business, even for your prospects and everyone. Thank you all so much. I've enjoyed my time with you. And I know we are going to get to the top. And I always like to say, thank you so much. And I will see you at the top. Thank you so much. Vero, the ball is back to you. Thank you so much.
That was amazing. I've been listening to Enos for years, and every time I listen to him, I get goosebumps. Every time I listen to Enos, I'm like, oh my God, I got to go to work. And I remember there's a year, actually, I came to South Africa before we moved here. And I met Tobeka, and she said, Enos is the one who helped them, like with the session that he did in one of the managers' convention in South Africa, is the person who made them think that they can actually do it. By that time, Tobeka was the senior manager. Today, as we speak, because of what he trained, Nkobile, who is the top distributor Forever Living Africa, is the top distributor Forever Living Africa. And I know they've always been saying that is Nkobile, that is the late Gabi, and that is Tobeka. They're like, we are who we are because of this guy. Like we are who we are because of Enos. So guys, if you are having this opportunity to hear from him, regardless of where you are, and the level that you're in, regardless of the money that you're making, the failures that you're having. He talked about my failures some years back, he talked about his failures, but here we are. So if it can all be like, if all these people that are great in our business, we are like once where you are, trust me, it is possible. So for me, I'm like, I'm speechless. I don't have any more to say, but what I'm telling you is we are unstoppable. We can do anything that we want to do. We can achieve anything that we want to achieve. And the 5 months that are remaining for this year of this year up until December are going to be transformational. As he's saying, become a manager by April. Guys, everybody can do. That is the longest time you can ever take, meaning if you can become a manager. I know there are people that are becoming managers this month. I know you are, so keep on doing it, maybe next month, by December, by April, I know everybody that is here can definitely become a manager, as our leader said. So just take those words with you in your heart. And he spoke with our hearts as well, on top of the training, So believe in that, believe in yourself, believe that you can do it, and believe that you have all of us to help you go to where you want to go. You are under the best leadership you can ever ask for in Forever Living Products. Like, speak of the teams in Zambia, speak of the teams in Tanzania, even Kenya, you are under the best leadership. So it's just up to you. You have got what it takes. You have got what you need for you to build your business. So see you at Manager, guys. First, of course, see you at 5cc qualifiers this month. If you're here, make that and become a master. Do what you need to do for this month, and then start growing from there. Thank you so much, Enos, for being here. I know you're very busy, but you took your time and have been able to bless us and touch us, and we are never going to let you down. Of course, we're never going to let ourselves down. So bye, guys, and I wish you all great success. Please, if you're here, keep on sharing the feedback in the group as well, like our business group, I mean. Thank you all very much.